Okay, welcome everybody to the December 2023 Ask Your Guides Live. Can you believe the end of this year? It has been such a roller coaster ride. And I got news for you. 2024 is going to be even more active, but we're not going to talk about that just yet. So welcome everybody to the Zoom side and welcome everybody on the YouTube side. I'm excited to you guys today and see what's going on in your lives. But before we do that, let's just start with a little opening prayer to
Good.
set the stage and get the energy flowing in the right direction. So if you'll just take a couple of deep breaths with me, sit back in your chair, close your eyes, just let all the outside stuff fall away. We're going to push it all away for the moment, and we're going to concentrate our energy very powerfully in our circle today because there are some big things on the agenda. The angels are all here lined up squealing with excitement to serve you in this time, at this moment. Thank you all for showing up, for lending your energy to this event. Thank you to all the angel teams out there, Metatron, everybody for being with us. So as we do this gathering today and we close down this eventful year, it's a time of reflection, gratitude, appreciation for one another, for how far we've come and for the battles that we have triumphed, I guess is the word. We have triumphed and we will continue to triumph with the help of our angels, even though at times it might not quite feel that way, but we got to keep our eye on the prize and keep moving forward. So, oh gosh, so much to talk about today. So angels help us all to have the most productive session we've ever had, to lift everyone up so that they walk away today feeling filled with love, with hope, excitement for the future, energized to meet whatever challenges are coming our way. And with that, thank you, thank you, thank you. And okay, let me just gotta mute everybody here on the, oh gosh, I'm missing something. Yeah, there's my buttons. Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody now, so we'll be all set to start from scratch. And I don't know the exact order you guys came in, so I'm going to do the best I can. Julie Ann, it looks like you were at the top, so let's start with you.
Thank you, Deborah. And thank you for that beautiful prayer to kick us off. And thanks for all your great work in 2023. Can't wait for 2024 and what you have in store for us. My question today is what guidance and outlook do the records have for me for my job search in 2024?
Hey, so for Julie Ann, what can you share with her about her job search in 2024? Oh, kick it into high gear, baby. Time to stop playing small. Step up, reach out with both hands and grab what you want. Don't hesitate because the angels are at your elbows. They will steady you, they will support you. And even though you might be reaching for something that you feel is just a little bit out of reach, it's not, because if you have the heart and desire for it, there's a reason. You were inspired. That means you can have it. So no holding back. This is your year for stepping it up bigger than you've been before. Yeah. There's been some hesitancy, outside circumstances and certain reasons for holding back, but let all that stuff go. It doesn't matter because you've got a bigger purpose to fulfill, especially in 2024. So now is the time to really step into it, being in the flow, being in the joy, let the fear go as much as possible. Of course, it's human to have a little bit of fear, but as much as possible, know that you are on the right track. You are soaring, baby. So don't keep yourself small. Allow yourself to soar even higher if that's what your heart desires, because you're not in a box. There are no limits on you. You can go as high as you want. And now is that time. So, does that help?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Craig, you are next. There you are. Oh, you're muted, Craig. Still muted. There you
How's it?
go.
All
That's
right. Yeah, it snuck in on me there. All right. Uh, can you hear me okay, Clint?
Yes, perfectly.
All right. Yeah, I was wondering since my we established and all the other mediums have too that that I do talk to Clara Bow and she does give me direction and guidance in my life. I was wondering, does she have anything to say that would be of that could help me out in mediumship? Because that's what I wanted to go into mediumship and because I know I do have that in me, and I know it starts with a basis of love and understanding.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
wondering if she had anything to tell me.
Ask Clara Bow.
Hmm.
Oh, she's here. There's this, oh, this is warm, like a misty cloud of beautiful light pink. And yeah, I could smell like rose fragrance. That's what she's bringing forward. So love and support for you.
All right.
So can you give Craig some guidance on stepping into mediumship? She's just hold my hand, darling. We will do it together.
All right.
At some point, it's she's showing me a picture of like the child on the bicycle with the training wheels and pops or maybe mom holding you as you get your confidence to go forward. Oh, beautiful.
Hmm.
And you will be gliding along on that bicycle before you know it. It's just learning a new skill like anything else. In the beginning, it's going to feel a little awkward, a little bobbly, but don't let that bother
eBay authenticity guarantee. Let's check my
you.
experts.
Know where that's coming
Uh-oh.
from. I think we're all right now.
All
So
right.
don't let that worry you because that's a process you're going to go through. So you just keep moving forward. I
Okay.
saw something else pop up on the screen over there, so I think that's passed already. I have a,
All
a
right.
delay screen over here and another one, so it's well, but anyway. So yeah, no worries. You're there. You're already doing it. Just keep moving, knowing that she's going to be there holding your hand and helping you through it.
Yeah, because we went to some seminars together, and she gave me some guidance on that too. And pay her the due respect that she deserves in this life that she didn't really get in her prior life. And anything she wants, she gets.
Yeah, well, she has a whole new perspective now. But there's just so
All right.
much love and support. So, did you ever ask if you had a past life with her?
I see. The thing is, I'm Native American, and our roots only go back so far before we can't really trace it anymore. Like unfortunately the African American people in America, it only goes back so far, and then it gets hard to very muddled to trace back.
Oh,
And
yeah,
with Clara,
you're thinking on this dimensional level.
okay,
It's
uh huh,
not a soul connection level, which has nothing to do with, Earth ancestry.
and
So,
I did ask Clara one time, how do I know you from a past life? And she goes, I can explain it to you, but it takes too long. But just know that I'm always be here. Just let me carry it for you. And then I
mhm.
was reminded of a story with Corey Ten Boom. They were watchmakers in Holland, her and her father, and they would go to Amsterdam, I believe, to get the time all the time. He'd take his prized watch and set it. Then he'd come back to the watch shop and set them all like that. So that's how they did it. Once a month they would go. Little Corey got to be a pre-teenager, and she asked her father one day, "Father, what is sex sin?" And he looked at her and he knew what it meant, but he couldn't tell a 12-year-old in 1899. He told her, "Trust that I can carry this for you, Corey, until I feel that you can handle it, just like our Heavenly Father does, God. Let me carry it for you." So I let her carry it for me until it's my time to know.
Mhm.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
And Clara kind of knows that now. So I don't ask so much anymore.
Well, one day you probably will get it
I
when
think I will.
for you to get it because she has discussed it with you, so it's there on the table. Just so
Hmm.
you just have to allow it, and I won't probe on that for you.
All
But
right.
yeah, I mean, certainly there has to be because she wouldn't just randomly show up in your life. There is a connection, and that's
Yeah.
part of the adventure, understanding that.
Yeah, because when I got wounded in the Army hospital, in 1986 during the Challenger disaster, around that time, that's when she appeared to me, and she took the body of a nurse to take care of me. She said, and we've known each other ever since then. And, and then I saw her in a movie, and then I go, I know who that person is. It was like instant soul recognition. It was
Yeah.
Wings 1927 with Buddy Rogers. She jumped over the fence and ran to help him build a hot rod. And I thought, God, if I can only meet a woman like that. I love hot rods. And I said, if I can't meet a girl like that, can I meet the real Clara Bow? And I said that in a prayer. And I was an honest, earnest young man then, and I was still hurting from my wounds. And then that's when she heard that, and that's when it grew stronger. And she's always been there since day one. And she's known every mistake I've done. She's known every girlfriend I had, every apartment. She's known everything. So she has complete and full disclosure. So I
That's
trust her.
beautiful. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to move on because we got a lot of people here today. All right. Thanks, Craig.
All right.
Okay, Pamela, where are you? There you are.
There, I unmuted.
Awesome. So what's your question today?
So I kind of like, well, I'm not hanging on to Craig's story, but maybe I am. Now, I want to know about past lives. I've past life, not the present one, but in the past with Robin Gibb, because he continues to pop up no matter how hard. I wish in a way he was just John Smith, because then people tend to think, oh, yes, isn't everyone a groupie? And I'm really not. I am just would like to know what my guides have to say about that.
Okay. So for Pamela, does she have some kind of a past life connection with Robin Gibb? Yes, definitely. Okay. Can you tell us about it? How many past lives ago was it? It was 9 past lives.
Mm-hmm.
Were they the same gender, the same physical genders as they are or were in this lifetime? So he was male and she was female. Okay. So were they romantically involved? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Were they married?
Mm-hmm.
Did they have children?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And they wanted children. Yes. So they had a good relationship? Yeah. I feel it really deeply in the heart chakra. It was a very passionate love affair. And you desperately want children, but it wasn't meant to be. And so you took all that energy that you would have put into being parents to being there for one another. So that's a very deep, profound connection. And that's why.
I knew it. I just knew it. I didn't want to get mixed up in that fame factor. That didn't have anything to do with it. But he continues to, as you know, the music. And I just my meditation, Deborah, I keep on getting so excited, happier by the day. It's just a contentment that I have to thank you for setting me on that path. And I've got so much to learn and to discover, not just about myself, but others around me. And it just is a contented feeling to think, oh my gosh, did I make a mistake doing this or that? No, lessons. I'm talking too much, but thank you. I'm bubbling over. Sorry.
No mistakes, only learning opportunities, right?
Yes. And you just confirmed something that I knew in my heart. You just have confirmed it. And I can just see the spirit of Robin Gibb, not Robin Gibb, but the spirit of Robin Gibb probably jumping up and down. I hope he's singing. I probably, it's very happy. It's very lighthearted, not so heavy,
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
in your meditations, you can connect with him. He can
Absolutely.
sing to you if you want. You can do whatever.
Excuse me?
In your meditation, you can
Yep.
meet him in your Akashic records. If you want him to sing to you, ask him. He will. Right? You
Yes,
can
he will.
connect. It's beautiful. I'm so excited for you. And, we're going to be starting a new group meditation, a 21-day challenge. And I've chosen a date, everybody. So here's the big announcement.
Yay.
So January 11th. So 1/11/2024 is when we're going to start. We'll go to the end of the month. So that should help you to deepen the connection.
Yes.
4 layers. That's what we're all
Many
doing.
thanks, many thanks to you and to this wonderful community that we have. I love it. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Rachel, where did you go?
Hello, hello.
I got to find you so I can bring you up. Hang on.
I'm here. Can you hear me, Deborah?
Gotcha.
Good.
Yeah.
So I have a really burning question. And I would love to know, I've been very, very anxious. So yeah, more like panicky anxious. And the question is really about my apartment that I bought in Portugal. There are some roof damages and leakages, and I'm very, very concerned about it. So I guess the question is, in January, there's going to be a meeting. Is it going to be a positive outcome? Are repairs going to happen? Like, is there anything at all that could come up or that you can ask in some sort of way?
Sure. So for Rachel, this apartment in Portugal with the leaky roof, is it highly likely that it will all be resolved in a positive way in January? Yeah. So the people she's meeting with will be able to do the job and it will be a price that she can live with? Yes, all of that is true. And is this going to be in the first half of the month? First half of the month. It's feeling like it's all going to flow, Rachel.
Oh my gosh. That
Complicated.
is, yeah, because there are neighbors who don't want to pay and there's a discussion and we all need to, I don't care about the money. I really don't. I just care about the damage in my own apartment. So just in line with this, am I going to sell this apartment in 2024?
So
Is there a high likelihood? Sorry, yeah.
Is it an optimal choice for Rachel to sell the apartment in 2024? No. No. So
Oh, you give me so much hope. Yeah,
you should hold on to it for at least the short-term future. Yeah. And
yeah.
into 2025? Yeah. It's feeling like your nest. Now that you
Really?
found your nest, you don't want to give it up. This is your retreat that you go back to
Yeah.
your adventures.
It's true. It's really true, Deborah. And I want it so much, and I want to make it cozy, and I want to make it my nest. But I'm so worried. I've been so worried about these damages and these, leakages and causing damages in my apartment too. And if the neighbors are not going to, do their part, then I don't see any. I'm really concerned every time it rains. I'm very anxious. I don't know if there's anything else you can say about my anxiety because this is just ruining my joy completely.
Whenever the anxiety comes up, grab your angel's hands, both. Grab those hands and hold on tight. Let them calm you, reassure you that they've got it. They are working on it. They're assisting. It will all work out for the highest and best. But when you get into that worry and nervous, panicky energy, you are attracting what you don't want. So sing, dance, go skipping down the sidewalk, whatever you have to do to release that negative energy so that you can allow the angels to do their work unencumbered.
That's interesting because I have been nothing but worries because it's also out of my hand and depending on the outcome of what the others are going to say. But at the end,
Not a
I'm
problem.
also the sort, yeah.
Let the angels handle it. You see, when you try to get involved and micromanage it, that's when you
Yeah.
take, they know what to do to work out all those kinks. So this is a test for you, Rachel, of
Yeah.
leaning in and letting them do the job.
So what you're saying is trust it will all work out.
Yeah, because worry doesn't help anybody.
That's true. I see so many heads nodding right now in the Zoom room. Thank you so much. It goes for all of us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Deborah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, Eileen, come on up. Hey there. Oh, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now I hear you.
Okay, first I'm sending love and positive, calming white light to everybody. I have two questions. The first one is, what do the guides have for me right now? Because I need to hear. The next few months is going to be crazy, and I got sick. I went to a conference that I didn't want to go to and came back with the flu, and everything's been slowed down for work, looking for new work, and it's crazy at work. What do the guys have for me? And then I have the second question I can ask afterwards.
Okay. So the first thing I got as you were talking is that, let all this worry and stress that you're moving too slow go. because no, they needed to slow you down.
Doesn't surprise me.
Purposeful, baby. You think you got the flu? No, the angels lassoed you. Pulling back.
Oh yeah, they
Slow down.
knocked me out for the week. I couldn't do anything.
Some self-care. That's what you're needing. And they made the way for you to do that. So slow down.
Yeah.
Allow inspiration to come in while you're recovering, because you've got your focus on your book. You know, don't get
Yeah.
pulled into that whole work thing and over giving again.
Yeah.
Those boundaries are super important. Now is that time. You've got to fortify yourself.
And actually that leads to, so do they have really any advices just for the next few months, especially what I should be focusing on?
Do what you have to do to meet the demands of the job, but don't go overboard. Just do
Okay.
what's required, no extra.
Okay. That stuff, but
Because that is overextending yourself and it's stealing the energy from your
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah. Yeah. The second part of the second question is, there's someone who at work who is ready. He's setting himself up to be a life coach. And every time he sees me being nice to someone, saying good mornings to someone, smiling at someone, says, Eileen, you're giving too much. I'm just saying hello. And he constantly makes me feel like everything I do is I shouldn't be doing, but it goes against what I feel in here. And
so it feels like when you do that, his hackles go up because that's just too much positivity. And it's like abrasion for him. But that's not your problem.
I know.
You keep being you, just send the love.
Yeah. That's all. I mean, one person has a candy jar, and if I have it open and they're walking by, it says, do you want one? It's not like I'm going out of my way. I'm just saying good morning and things like that. And it says, I mean, you give too much of yourself away. I'm saying good morning to people.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the people I'm saying good morning to are very negative.
Yeah. So listen, you can just, when he says that to you, look at him, smile, good morning, thank you for your concern.
Yeah.
And don't let it bother you. It's his problem, not yours.
That's what I try to do. It's basically when I'm saying good morning to these people who are bringing in so much negativity, I'm actually putting up a shield so their negativity can't come to me.
That's perfect. Yeah.
And that's how I
roll off your back.
And if there was one guy that was there for a number of months, and I would say good morning to him every morning. He barely said a word, but before he left, he started saying good morning to me. And it's, again, I was pushing back on his negativity because I just didn't want it to infect me.
Yeah, just keep that healthy boundary.
Yeah.
Sensitive. It's tough for you not to want to get both hands in there and change them, but it's not up to you to change them. It's their deal. So you be you send out the love. Don't worry about what they do about it. Not your problem.
Yeah. That's basically, I don't want to change what's in here. I know I don't want to give too much of myself away, and I'm trying to find that happy boundary and that happy medium. But I also feel part of my life purpose was to just show people that there are a way you can say good morning to people.
If that's what feeds your soul, then yeah, you do it. Don't let anybody stop you, but be very present, mindful, because if you're overgiving, your angels are going to tap you on the shoulder and say, Eileen, time to pull it back a little. Just be mindful of that. They'll let you know.
That I'm trying to listen to my angels more, and God knows my mother yells in my ear enough to remind me of what's going on. I am looking forward to, I want to participate in your 21-day meditation chant. So I'm looking forward to getting more information on that one, because I think I've been meaning to start it, and something keeps on getting in the way, it seems. And this will give me the perfect opportunity to do that.
Yeah, that's why we do it every year. It's a great way to kick off the new year, set our intentions, take things up another notch, and we're going to need it in 2024.
So, and just keep moving forward and keep looking for a new job. Do the
Yeah.
angels keep and working on my book? I've started doing more research on my book. So I'm getting more excited about that.
That's perfect. You follow that energy because that will spill over into your job search. That energy is important.
Yeah, it rekindles that energy inside me.
Yes.
And that connection to my ancestors.
It's bringing you into alignment with your purpose. And when you do that, more doors of opportunity open in all things.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you again. And again, wish love and positive white light to everybody.
Thank you. Okay. Janice, there you are. Come on up. Hi, what's your question? Morning.
Thank you, Deborah.
You're welcome. How can I help?
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for there's a little post office in Cape Fear, Missouri, and lease is coming up. And my question, a couple of questions. What rent price would they be able to accept going forward for a lease for about 6 years?
So you're looking for a monthly number?
I could do monthly or yearly, whatever guidance you want to give me. I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, so for Janice, this little post office that she's got her eye on renting, can you
I own it, and the United States Postal Service rents it from me.
Okay.
Okay.
So you want them to pay you more than they're paying now, and you're trying to figure out the best number.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. So for Janice, the optimal rent that the post office should pay her for this space, what would that be? Can you give us an annual number? I'm getting 32,000. Is that even in the ballpark of what you need?
I'm in a category of so right now I'm getting around 14, and I'm in a category of 25,000 or less. So I was wondering if they'd be comfortable with 19 to 21,000 a year.
But they're telling me 32,000. So can you?
That's not even in my ballpark. So
yeah. So what is the optimal number that they will be willing to pay? Let's go for that, because because they may be willing to pay more than you think they are. You know, they negotiate pretty hard.
Okay. I was wondering if 21 would be okay.
You would be happy with 21?
Yes.
So is 21 an optimal number on an annualized basis for Janice to ask? No, more. So can you build it in so that it increases during the period, or will it stay the same price for all the years?
For the first period, it stays the same, and I can put a percentage of, like, say 5% a year for an increase, and then I can do the second 6 years, and I can negotiate that later.
Okay, because it's too low for the whole entire. Yeah.
Are they gonna really lose it if I say 25?
How do we ask this?
I don't know how.
Highly likely that they would sign the contract if it was 25,000 for the first year. Getting a big lift on that, Janice.
Wow.
Your angels are really pushing you to step up, and it's like inflation is a big thing right now.
Yeah.
They know they've got to fork out more money.
Because it may need a new roof and all of this expenses and everything.
Yeah. Don't short shrift yourself. That's what it's feeling like. You're afraid you're going to lose it. You're playing too small, and they're saying, no, step it up, baby. So maybe the 32,000 is where you end up at the end of their 6 years. because I heard 32 very clearly.
Wow.
So from 25 to 32 is not that big of a jump, or perhaps that's where you end up for the second set of 6 years.
Okay.
But yeah, they're way underpaying. And
Yes, they are. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you again, Mom and Dad. So my second question is completely different. Whatever happened to Kiki, my little black cat in the St. Louis area in the mid 2000s? I left him with family thinking I had responsibilities elsewhere, and something happened to him. I didn't know if he got I'm sorry to Kiki. I was wondering what happened to him.
Okay, so for Janice, her little black cat, Kiki. Is he still alive? No, he's gone. Okay. And so did he get taken in by somebody? It's feeling like he died not long after he escaped.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry to him that I
He's
left.
gone a while, but it's no big deal. You know, that's done. They're moving on to the next thing. That's the animals have a whole different perception of life and death than we do. And we do, of course, once we get to the other side. But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. What you had together was good. And that's perfect.
Okay.
Don't beat up on yourself because that helps nobody.
All right. Thank you.
And also, one more thing about that, just for everybody listening, when you do that, whether it's a person or an animal, you're connecting to them with this cord of neediness that's holding them back from their soul journey. And yeah, sometimes we have to do it for a little while, but knowing that we're hurting the one on the other side, not hurting in the way we think of it, but we're holding them back. And they will do it out of love for us. They will offer the extra help. But out of love, if we can let go of that sooner, and then we can just send them love. We're not pulling them back with that neediness cord.
Okay.
That's a big shift for humanity as we move forward.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Amanda, did you get back? You're up. Don't see Amanda.
I'm here. I think it's under my middle name now, Catherine.
There you go. Hey,
Okay.
what's your question?
I was wondering, I have appointments for a supplement. There are two separate appointments for supplements and for homeopathic for a medical thing, and I'm just wondering if those are optimal choices. And then just also if my guides have any general guidance for that or anything else.
Okay, so for Amanda, the supplement that she's looking into for her medical condition, is that an optimal choice? Yeah, it feels really good. What about the homeopathics? Is that also an optimal choice? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It feels, the energy around it is like, and I'm hearing that song Dancing on Sunshine. It's bringing that sunshiny energy because it's healing, it's warming, it's energizing, as opposed
Okay.
to alternatives.
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
Oh, as opposed to alternatives.
Okay.
So what was the other part? Just a general, oops, hang on.
Yeah. Any general messages they have for me?
Move my microphone a little closer to make sure everybody can hear. All right. So what would you like to share with Amanda today? I'm hearing Tarara Boom DA, and I'm seeing the dancing girls, the can kicking up the skirts. It's that celebratory energy. And this is about 2024. It's you really stepping up the energy into more joy and celebration in the coming year. They're wanting you to amp it up a level. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the big message right now.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Kim M. You are next. Oh, hang on, you jumped.
Hi, Deborah. Thank you for this platform.
Oh, you are so welcome. I just got to find your picture and bring you up here. It's so weird. So there you are. Okay, hang on.
So my question has to do, it's an A-B part. So I actively was searching for a retail space to run a salt density cave. So I would like to open my Akashics and ask if my finances for 2024 are going to support that move. I currently am teaching every 3 months in Florida, but that doesn't seem to be enough finances to get the retail space because they want collateral. And so I'd like to ask my Akashics about the owning of my own salt density cave in 2024 and the finances in order to do that.
Okay, so for Kim, is it an optimal choice for her to purchase this salt density cave for 2024? Yes, it is an optimal choice. Okay. So is it highly likely that the finances will line up so that she can manage it without stress? Yes. I'm feeling lots of flow with it, Kim.
Yeah.
So it's letting go of the worry, staying open to the opportunities that they're going to bring you to expand rapidly so that you can comfortably have this space and do whatever it is that you dream of doing there.
Okay. Thank you.
Stay out of worry. Keep
Yeah.
calling on them for everything that you need.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, it's not a worry. It's more like just like an even keel. It's like, okay, I tried. Nope, didn't get it. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, didn't get it. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I didn't get it. Like how long does that even keel go? Because I do practice no worry. I know that worry is not a viable option for me or anyone. So I don't
Well,
practice worry, but
it's just calling out to them and saying, hey, you told me this was going to go smooth and I should flow, but I'm a little short. So can you bring me
yeah.
an opportunity that will fill the gap?
Okay.
Just matter of factly like that. Because you don't
Okay.
want to be in that try energy.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's doubt.
Right.
You want to
Okay.
be in that knowing that your angels are going to bring something to you that will fill the gap. And it might not look like anything you thought it would either. So it's being very open
Yeah.
to surprises and things you might not have ever considered. But when you focus on it, it turns out, wow, that's a really great idea. Maybe it's a partner to help you. Maybe
Yeah.
it's some other kind of marketing. Who knows? It runs the gamut. But it's
Yeah.
just being open to that inspired idea and then take action quickly when it comes.
Okay. I do see signs and I have followed signs that I think are the ones that are going, but they don't seem to pan out. So, yeah. But thank
Facebook
you.
Marketplace, your local community Facebook, those are really good places
Okay.
if you're not already there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've done that. There's another app I've been on for retail space as well. And it appears that every time I find one that I think is the right one to do, I hit a wall. And so I was just curious if this was something that they feel that I'm still supposed to pursue in
It's
2024.
not supposed to, as long as it brings you joy and it's your heart's desire, it's what feeds your soul. Those are
Okay.
the characteristics that you're searching for. And when
Yeah.
you
No.
you lean into it, but
Okay.
know that it can morph and they can have a bigger picture than you ever dreamed of. So it's being
Okay.
open to stepping up into that. And maybe it's you occasionally host some kind of gathering party type celebratory thing there just to
Yeah.
get the people in the door to feel your energy, to
Yeah.
interact with you.
Yeah. That's funny because that's actually a piece of my 5-year plan is to have
Yeah,
those celebratory events, just like you said.
yeah,
So,
beautiful. You could hold meetups there.
yes.
Just
Yes.
get
Yeah,
people in the door,
exactly.
and change your
Meetups, mommy and
alarms.
me's. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I was
So
looking
all of those
at the
are inspired,
dancers.
yeah, inspired ideas. Go with them, start going through them and see what works out best for you.
Okay.
You'll hone it as you go.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
mostly just getting goodwill and letting people know you're there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Because like I said, that was my main question. Like, I see the vision. I see myself in there. I see that end result. Getting there though was the tricky part. And I was just curious if they had any guidance or anything for me to do,
Yeah.
to get there.
They are giving it to you all the time. That's where those inspired ideas are coming from. So it's
Yeah.
just taking action on them. But the
Okay.
idea, it's inspired, it's beautiful. Just
Yeah.
lean into it and enjoy it.
Okay. Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, I am looking for Rose. Is Rose still here?
Yes.
There
Good
you are.
morning. Hi, Deborah.
Hi.
Morning, everybody.
Hang on, you jumped. I got to get you up here. There
Oh.
you are.
Oh, here I am. I'm wondering if there's anything that my team is trying to communicate that I'm not getting regarding my love life.
Okay. So, team, what can you tell Rose about her love life? What is she missing? It's just going to take time. Just keep moving forward. But don't put yourself on the shelf while you're waiting for the relationship. Live your life. Go out there and enjoy the gusto every day. That shifts your energy so that you're more of a match for those that they've lined up, because there's more than one they've lined up for you. It's just a matter of when you're ready, if you're at the same time. They'll help you connect. And as you're getting out there living your life, they will then open doors for you to connect with those persons. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because so many people will like just sit there waiting for it to happen. And you need action to manifest.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
they're working their hearts out for you, aligning and helping you to cross paths with these wonderful candidates for a love life. But if you're not out there taking action, it's really hard for them to connect you. So just get out there, live your life with joy, exuberance, share the love.
Is there a particular space that that is more amenable to the right kind of person for me in terms of meeting spaces?
So can you give Rose a hint about where she might meet these people? Do you have a dog?
Yes.
I'm seeing you walking the dog in the park.
Okay. That happens frequently. I'll get out there and do that right now. Thank you, Deborah.
Yeah. Let your beautiful dog help you to open conversations and meet people. Dogs are great for that.
I love it. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Kat, you are up. Come on up.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, great to see you.
It's great to see you as well, my friend. Long time no see. I I've made a choice. I've made a decision. And without giving too much information, my angels know what I'm wanting confirmation on. Am I making the right choice? Also, I would like to know if they have any information or any advice for me at this time.
Okay. So for Kat, this big decision, is she making the right decision now? Yes. Anything you want to elaborate on that? Follow your heart, baby. Don't be so judgmental about yourself, because you deserve to be happy, to live this joyful life. So if there's something that's holding you back from doing that, let it go. Give yourself the gift of the joyful, exuberant, fulfilling life. Yeah. Anything else you want to share with Kat? There's so much more for you out there. You're really just getting started. I'm seeing you on a merry-go-round, a carousel. You've just been going round and round and round. It's time to get the hell off the carousel and live.
I want to see the whole fair. I want to see the whole fair. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deborah.
Step off that carousel.
I am. I'm doing it. I'm doing all the paperwork today and tomorrow and Monday. submitting it, and I appreciate everything you've done for me the last 3 years. So thank you.
Is it the tea house?
Well, I'm gonna divorce my husband, and just start my life fresh, starting 2024. And the tea house is gonna come after that. I needed to cut off what was holding me back. And he was never supportive of the tea house. He was never supportive of me, of what I'm wanting to do. And he wanted to keep me in this carousel, a continuous thing. And I've always yearned for more. And I've been contemplating this for a while. The last time I was here, I asked, is this, an optimal relationship? And it has changed into this friendship where I still love him and I respect him, but I don't want to be tied down.
Yeah.
I want to be able to co-parent respectfully and lovingly, but I also want my freedom to do what my heart calls me to do. And I can't do that when someone's constantly telling me, don't do it. You can't do it. He kept putting doubt.
Yeah.
And I can't allow that to happen anymore. And so I'm making that big choice. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've tried here and there, and I keep getting like this. I'm ready to just fly and soar and explore. And, I'm doing it in a loving, compassionate way. I'm trying to be as, respectful and loving. It's not easy with someone who's not very emotional. He's very closed off. I'm not like that. So it's been a journey, but I just wanted confirmation from my angels. Like, I feel like they've been kind of guiding me that way. I've been given opportunities here and there of showing me like confirmation on it, but I trust you and I love you so much. And I know that this gives me the final like heave ho, like, yes, you're making the right choice.
Yeah, it's feeling like a boat anchor, and you're ready to set sail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Lots of love. Best
Thank you.
wishes for 2024. Knock them out. Go grab
I
your-
will. I will. Thank you.
Bye. Okay, Anne, you are next. Come
Yeah.
on. Hi.
Hello. This is my first, excuse me, this is my first time, and I'm just open to anything the Akashic records have to share with me.
Hey.
Thank you for inviting me.
You are welcome. So for Anne F., what would you like to share with her today? Well, they're saying welcome. They're so glad you came. Yeah. They're dancing. Do you know what the hora is?
No.
Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila. You know that
No,
song?
I don't.
Oh my gosh, you got to go look it up. The hora is a dance that they use at a lot of Jewish celebrations. I'm sure other people do it too, but it's especially with Jewish celebrations. And they're a circle dance, and they're twisting their bodies back and forth. It's a celebratory occasion. So for you, that energy is getting up, getting your body moving, celebrating your amazing self. There's not enough of that going on. You're hiding your light under a bushel. It's time for you to shine. If you go to
Thank you.
have you ever seen the bunny hop at a wedding? We're getting parties going on here. But you know what the bunny hop is? You seen
I
that?
think I do. I think I do.
You are going to be leading the bunny hop. So get ready to start hopping.
Okay.
Your body moving, a lot of activity, getting the blood flowing. This is about your physical health too, Anne. It's not just emotional health. It's getting that body and the blood flowing is really important. That's why they're showing me things that are taking energy to really move you and get that blood flowing. Because when the blood is flowing freely, that's healing.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Let us know how that goes.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Adventurer, hey, come on up.
Yes, I participated in a experiment with a person that was given a lecture at a psychic fair, and I held two chiffon pieces of material in front of me. They had three different colored lights on the other side, and she used the camera on her phone. And anyway, there was a girl in front of me about heart level. Who was that girl?
The girl that showed up. Okay. So for adventurer, who was that girl that showed up? Is that someone who's in spirit? Okay. Is it somebody he knew in this lifetime? Yeah. I'm hearing sister. Did you lose a sister young?
Ah, yes, I did.
She looks young.
Yes, I did.
Like maybe 8-ish?
Would that be a half sister?
Was she a half sister? Yeah. She had brown hair?
Yes.
Seen
Well, she
brown.
had blonde hair when she was little.
Yeah. But they're saying, yeah, it's the half sister. So that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, she showed up. And they got it on the video on the camera. Now, are people that show up with this experiment, are they all family members or are they people from the location where you do it?
So with this equipment that they used for this experiment, the spirits that show up, are they usually family members? No, it runs the gamut. Are they somehow connected with the space? No. No, it's your energy that they're picking up on. So it's spirits that have been wanting to connect with you and they're using this opportunity. Because why wouldn't they? You open the door.
Okay. Thank you. Bless
So
y'all.
it's feeling like there's some unresolved stuff with your sister and, letting you know she's there, keeping an eye on you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't meet her, so yeah,
Yeah,
she
but
she
she
would have been
knows you.
older. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Sylvie, come on up. I haven't seen you in ages. Just have to unmute. There you go. Hi.
Hi. This is my first time here, actually.
You're kidding. Your name is so familiar to me.
Oh, well, who knows?
Wow, that's cool.
That's
Okay. What's your
Uh,
question?
My question is, I have many projects on the go, and I want to start a spiritual business. And which one or ones should I focus on first?
Do you want to give me a list to go through?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I have either a children's book, a book for adults, and a coaching business. Those are my three
Gotcha.
things.
So for Sylvie, the optimal project for her to focus on now, is it the children's book? Is it the book for adults? What about the coaching? I get a yes on the book for adults. Were you feeling drawn towards that?
Yes, yes, yes. But the children's book keeps coming up, yeah, that makes most sense to lead into my coaching business.
Yeah, and then the children's book can come later after you've got the experience.
Right. Sounds good.
Have
Sounds
you
good.
published a book before?
There's one in the works. It's a chapter in a collaboration. That's coming. That will be published. So this will be my first total book. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge learning experience. So if you do the one for adults, and it's tied into your coaching, that's going to be a huge learning curve. It's going to rocket you into the direction you want to go. And then that leaves the space to take that new experience you've got and to really have a slam dunk with a children's book.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Any general messages?
Okay, so for Sylvie, anything you want to share with her today? I'm hearing Judy Garland put on a happy face. Do you know that song?
Mm-hmm.
Gray
Yes.
skies are going to clear up. Put on a happy face. Spread
Oh,
sunshine all over the world. Oh, that's so perfect. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go shine your beautiful light.
Thank you.
Laura, come on up. Hi.
Hello. Hi. Yeah, two, I think there's two. The one that I'd like some clarity on is my daughter. She starts her second semester of college next year, and we're wondering, basically, how are we going to pay for it, the part that we're responsible for, and the two options, and there may be a C that I don't even am not aware of, but wondering if the most optimal choice is going to be a scholarship that is going to appear somehow, or will I be bringing in extra income through my business or some work?
Okay. So for Laura's daughter and her college, they need some help paying for it. So what's the optimal choice to pursue? Is it scholarships? Sure, go out any and every kind of scholarship and don't leave a stone unturned, because there are some really esoteric things out there that you might never think about looking at. So just Google the heck out of it.
Okay.
Anything that's even any way remotely connected, because you could get more than one scholarship.
Right.
And you might get some little ones put all together that make a big dent for you.
Sure.
So what else would be optimal? Does she have a job? Can she do like a part-time gig or something?
Yeah, she just got a job with the college, and that will help pay her like weekly expenses for sure.
That's perfect. Okay. Does she get a discount on classes because she works for the college?
No, that usually is if a parent works in the college, then they offer discounts for kids. It's usually how that works. So
She's spoken with the guidance counselor, the finance person at the college.
Not yet. We'll pursue that idea too.
Yeah, do that, because working there, she's got an inside hook. Use it. Yeah. It's because sometimes they know about things that they hold for special people,
Gotcha.
Doesn't hurt to explore that connection. So what else? They're just saying pull it out stops, don't limit yourself, because there are opportunities. You want to take the stress about this paying for it off your back, because you've got bigger things to do.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be tied down with that. And your daughter is an adult. So don't you take so much. You can give her suggestions, but she's got to take care of this. It's part of her learning, stepping into adulthood.
Yeah, maybe we can find some other loan options.
Yeah. Just, anything that you feel led to explore, do that.
Okay. All right.
But don't take so much of the burden on yourself that it's blocking you from soaring into your vocation.
I would love for my vocation to be able to support both of us, actually. That would be a beautiful thing. So yeah, I guess that's, anything that, yeah, I feel like I'm on the right path with my business. And I guess if they have anything they'd like to share about that.
So anything you want to share with Laura about her business? Just keep asking the angels for more and more help. You don't have to do it alone. It's when you try to do it alone and try to think your way through it, that's when it all slows down to a crawl, because it's like dragging yourself through muck. Because why would you do it the hard way when you can do it the easy way? The angels are supporting you through this. This is your heart's desire. So let them lift you up and get you there faster.
Okay.
Ask for more help, receive more help, and then ask for more help and receive more help. Just, keep going. Don't think you're asking for too much because you never are.
Oh, yeah, probably not asking enough.
No, most people don't.
Okay. Thank you.
There was something that happened to me recently. I can't even remember what it was, but it was something I was struggling with, and the angels are like, hold my beer. They wanted to make a point. It's easy for them to go do it. Why are you struggling with it? Hand it over already.
Nice. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mike, come on up. Can you turn on your camera and join us? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I love that last one, hold my beer. And that resonated deeply with me because I do ask the angels, but I don't ask as upfront as I should. Not that I should, but as would be wise for me.
Yeah.
They should be my first call and not my 27th.
For all of us, that is a huge lesson. And that's the way they phrased it that way because it made an impact.
It made an impact on me.
You don't expect
beer, and I don't
angels-
even drink beer anymore.
I know, I don't either. I don't like beer. But it made an impact because you don't expect angels to talk that way. But they will say whatever they need to say to make a point.
And the thing is, when I go to them, I go in a very comprehensive way, and I need to go more casually sooner.
Yeah, they're your besties.
Yeah.
Be playful with them and ask for more. Yeah. So what's your question today?
My question today was simply, will I start reaching the people that I'm dedicated to reach?
Okay. So for Mike, is it highly likely he'll be reaching the people his heart desires to reach in the near future? They're saying, Mike, you already are. You're not giving yourself enough credit for who you are reaching. Stop worrying about it and just do it.
I just keep trying to invent new ways to reach. Are my new ways wise, or is it overdue?
So the new methods he's using, are they an optimal choice? Is it a wise choice? Yes.
Okay.
But they're saying stop efforting so much. You want to be in the flow with this like everything else.
Yes, that's what I want to do. Right. And I effort. That's what I do. I effort.
Yeah. So it's like you've got this bright idea that you're going to do X. So instead of getting out there and efforting, say, hey, angels, this is what I want to focus on next. Let's do this together. Come on. And then they'll show you what you need to do.
Okay.
Let them inspire you rather than you doing all that efforting trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Let them bring you the answers.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye. Debbie, are you there? Can you come up? Hey. Oh, not hearing you. You're too faint.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now. Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, my phone wasn't loud enough, so I had a speaker on. Let's see. I don't have any particular questions, just maybe general guidance.
So for Debbie, what would you like to share today? This is weird. They're saying, baby, you got to work out that internet thing because you've got stuff to do.
That's funny.
Because it's blocking your signal. And, in more ways than one. That's a double entendre.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because do I have to move to do that?
Does she have to move to fix the problem? No. Just you got to explore other options for getting a good, clear signal.
Again, okay. We have done that many times, but it's probably time to do it again.
Well, they're changing all the time. So maybe there's something new available that wasn't there before.
Right. Yeah, because let's see, maybe if I stand over here, is that better over here?
Oh, you were fine.
Yeah, see, it's like, oh, was I? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll go back over here. Okay. Any for Dan?
Okay, so what would you like to share with Dan today? They're making up this song about Dan being their man. Kind of doing this shuffle dance. So that is about letting him know that they're there and he can call on them more frequently. Otherwise, they're just kind of hanging out doing their little shuffle dance. They're not being very purposeful. And they would love to be more purposeful on his behalf. So it's like, Dan, buddy, decide what you want and let us know so we can help you. Because
there you go.
He's flowing, which is really beautiful, but he's not flowing in a purposeful way about what he wants. He's just kind of letting the tide carry him where he goes, which is fine, but he did come for a higher purpose.
Oh, okay.
So in amongst there, it's wise to really contemplate, what does he want to do that he hasn't done yet? And then let them help him.
Perfect.
Stepping
I
it
think
up.
we all have to come to that.
Yeah.
We all need to do that. That's such a great message for us all.
Well, especially right now.
Yeah, definitely. All right. I'm not going to keep you because I know there's people waiting, but thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Likewise. Thanks for being here.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Bye. Letty, are you there? Can you come on camera?
Yes. Hello. Good morning.
Hi, hang on. You were here and then just. Oh, you got to turn off the other thing.
What thing?
You probably got YouTube. You have to mute the YouTube.
Okay, hold on. No, I don't have YouTube on. Let me see.
Do you have another? Oh, it's better.
Oh, it's better. No.
Okay, what about here?
Is that better?
I can hear you.
Yeah, but I'm echoing.
Let me see. Hold on. No, I don't hear the echo. You want to go and ask somebody else first and then come back so I try to figure it out?
Yeah, if you've got a second device, that would be it.
Okay.
Yeah, come back.
Okay.
Okay. Kate, I see your hand there. Come on up.
Hello, greetings.
Hi, good to see you.
It's funny. I wasn't necessarily going to attend, and my angels were like, "Oh, yes, you are."
Okay.
So it's interesting that Mike, his question was reaching the right people, because my question has to do, would it be optimal to learn more about the pranic healing, possibly from Mike? Is that an optimal path for me to pursue?
Okay, so for Kate, would pursuing pranic healing with Mike be an optimal choice? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, it feels so good. I can feel it going down my. Very, very good. So if you're inspired, that's a clue right there.
Yeah, I'm just a very I don't know, shy is the right word, but I'm always afraid to reach out. So when I saw him talk first, I was like, oh, that's what they were trying to tell me. Like, Mike is really into meeting people. It's going to be okay. That this can be okay for me. So I really appreciate the message. And and
Mike would
and I
be
can.
great to hold your hand and help you explore because he's just calm and balanced and
Yeah,
centered. Why?
exactly. And I think that reassurance is what I need, because I'm so hesitant a little bit to test this out. So thank you so much. That was my question. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Thanks for coming. Okay, Letty, let's try again. Okay, you're muted right now.
Can you hear me?
I hear you
I
fine.
hear you fine.
Oh, we still got an
echo.
I don't know. I have everything turned off.
Okay, here's what we do.
Here's what we do.
Ask your question,
Ask your question,
then mute
then
yourself.
mute yourself.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you very much. I've been on a journey for the last year and a half. And this morning, I woke up to activating and healing aligning my chakras. And then after that, there was this video that I woke up to that gave me a message that I had a dream for the last 30 some odd years. And I wrote down the plan of what I was going to do. That video, I saw some hints or some things that I've been thinking about. So I just want to make sure that that was a confirmation of it. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself now.
So for Letty, this plan that she's had for 30 years, was the video confirmation? Was that the intention? Yeah. And you're saying, you see, this is how it works. This is how we communicate with you in these subtle little ways. So when you feel it, you felt that in your gut, right? When you feel it like that, trust it. It's your intuition and go with it. Flow.
That was it. Thank you so much. Because in that video, there was a cue that nobody knows about it that came up, and it was specific. So thank you very much. And I love this. It's the first time I'm joining you via Zoom. And I will continue to meet with you. And I'm looking forward to do the meditation group. Thank you very much. And I will be turning myself off here, but listening on YouTube. Blessings.
Thanks for being here. Okay, who else is left? Gary, there you are. Come on up. Just got to unmute.
Hi, Deborah. How are you?
Terrific. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Just want to say we all love and appreciate all you do for us.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and I do have some questions. I was wondering if my daily thoughts and verbal conversations with my son Mark are being received.
Ye of little faith. How many times has he told you they're being received? Yes.
Okay,
It's all energy and intention,
okay.
Gary. You put
Pardon me?
out, it's all energy and intention. You put out the energy,
Yes,
the
I
intention to
put out
connect,
plenty of energy and intention.
and it does.
Also, I was curious if he has twin brothers that passed shortly after childbirth, prior to his birth. So I was curious if he has connected with them.
Okay. So Gary's twin brother, twin sons.
Twin sons.
So Gary's twin sons, have they connected with their brother Mark? Of course they have. Yeah. They were there to greet him.
That is wonderful to hear. Something else I wanted to ask you, when this goes back to November of 2022, when I had what I perceived to be an out-of-body experience, as I was woken from a nap on my couch and walked into my kitchen because I heard a noise, and there appeared to be was my mother, who had passed about 7, 8 years earlier, looking younger than when she had passed at 90. And I presume that was her reaching out to me. And because when I woke back up into my body, I realized that my physical body had never left the couch, but I had actually walked into the kitchen. It was very, very powerful, to say the least. So I assume that was her. But I do have one other question. I have been waiting for months. I have two sources of revenue due to me, coming to me, and they have been delayed. And I'm wondering if one or both will be coming in the near future. And
Okay.
if so, when I can maybe expect it.
Yeah. So for Gary, these two sources of income, is it highly likely he will receive them before the end of the year? I'm still getting a yes about that. Is there something that could delay them so it won't be until next year? That's a maybe. It's really leaning towards 2023. But I know that's hard to hold on to when it's been all this time and it still hasn't shown up.
Yeah.
So
All right.
stop worrying about it because that puts the brakes on it.
Yeah. Well, I'm really not worrying about it usually. Just a little more annoyed than anything else.
Yeah. This is almost like an exercise for you of faith. You've turned it over to the angels. They've said they're going to deliver. So stop asking them when they're going to deliver because they said they were going to deliver. And when you get into this asking over and over, that's doubt.
Okay.
It's like when you pray. You pray, you ask them to take care of something for you. It's done. All that's left after that is the details and the timing. So you don't keep praying and saying, do this, do this, do this, do this, because that's doubt. That's the wrong energy. You pray gratitude. Thank you for doing this. So shift that for yourself between now and the end of the month, every day, multiple times a day if you need to. Thank you, my angel team, for bringing these funds to me.
Okay, that's very good advice.
Just keep doing that. Gratitude will.
And I will.
increase
I
the
will. Certainly great. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful holiday. If we don't see you before.
You too.
Thank you.
Excuse me. So before we go on to the next person, I just want to throw this in there before you move. So I mentioned in the newsletter that we're going to meet next Thursday at, I think I said 7 p.m., but I'll send you the details when it gets closer to the time, to have our meditation and focus on that Christmas Day event that we've been talking about. But I wanted to give you a quick update. So periodically I check in to see if any of the details have changed because we've all been working at mitigating the situation. So here's something really cool that changed just yesterday. Originally, it was going to be a 200-mile perimeter. Yesterday, it's 60 miles. Wow. So you guys, with all of that energy, intention, and love, we have shifted it to a much smaller perimeter. So don't give up. Keep going. Let's keep sending that positive energy and trusting that the angels are going to do all they can to shift the situation so that it's the least destructive possible. We can't stop it. We know that. Something is going to happen, but the magnitude is what we can work on. And we have done some really wonderful work. So I just wanted to acknowledge that for you, let you know that's going on, and yeah, keep going. So let's see, Amita. There you are. Come on up. Hi.
Yeah. So I got your invitation and I was thinking like I have started my spiritual journey. So will I be successful? And I don't know what to do basically.
Will you be successful with your spiritual journey?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a yes. You got to put the action and the intention and just do it.
And
Yeah,
I just
they're going
had
to
my
help you. They're going to help you every step of the way.
Guide me.
Yeah, you have to be present and mindful so that when they do give you those inspired ideas and those little hints and things that you feel in your body, take action. Now, you can join us for the 21-day meditation challenge that starts January 11th. That would help a lot to facilitate and accelerate your journey. So maybe that's why you're here.
Maybe. I just remembered.
Yeah. So you need to read the book, The Path to Hearing Angels and Guides, 21 Days of Meditation. Read that first before we start so that you're ready on day 1 to jump in full bore and watch the magic happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I have just lost my daughter, so I was thinking like, how can I contact with her?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about your loss. So, Amita's daughter. Yeah, she's there. And through this 21-day meditation, you will be able to connect with her in your Akashic records. That's part of what we do in the meditation. You go into your records and you can call forward departed loved ones if you want.
Oh, really?
You can have your angels, whoever you want. You call for them from the records and they'll meet you there.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You
So you can have conversations with her. You can hold her. Sometimes that's all we need is just to hold them.
True. So true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Christine, come on up. Hi.
Hi, Deborah. It's been a while since I last spoke with you.
Yes.
But it's been a really crazy year. And I just wanted to see if the guides had anything to say for 2024, like what to look forward to and what to look out for.
Okay. So for Christine, what guidance do you have for 2024? Oh, 2024 is going to be like walking on marbles. So stay on your toes, be alert, be ready to take fast action to stay balanced. There's going to be a lot of needing to be balanced. Now, saying that isn't about putting you into fear. So leave the fear behind because you can handle it. The angels are going to be there to hold your hands if you start getting wobbly. But just know it's going to be challenging. Lots of good things, lots of not so good things, but you've got what it takes to get through it. So for everybody, not just you, it's going to be a challenging year. There's a lot of things shifting right now in the cosmos and, even in the galaxy. So it's being called forward, stepping into your highest purpose with as much love as you can muster. Beam that love out in front of you because that will it'll melt the marbles. Oh, that's cool. It's melting the marbles so that the floor is smooth in front of you and you don't have to be so wobbly. When you lead with love, that's the important thing to know. And you will come through it better for the experience. It's going to be a huge shift for everybody of consciousness.
Okay.
And that's not always fun.
I know when we had our reading together earlier this year, you mentioned something about a second Godspark. And I was wondering if that's still going to happen and what does that mean again?
Okay. So for Christine, the secondary Godspark hasn't come in yet. No, it hasn't come in yet. So it's still coming. And can you give us a time frame for when it will come? Will it be in 2024? So in 2024, the first quarter? Second. Okay. So the second quarter of 2024 approximately could change, but that's approximately when it is. And when it comes in, you've already got the one umbilical cord, the one Godspark from your heart chakra to Creator. So you've got that one. You're getting a second one because the work that you're going to be doing is going to require that extra Godspark, more energy flowing to and through you. It's an up-leveling. And not everybody gets them. It's kind of a rare thing. So it's impactful. It's you are stepping forward to a way higher level of service that requires a second Godspark.
Is there any indication as to what this service will look like? Because I feel like I know I want to serve and I want to do more than what I'm doing, but I have no idea what it is. And I know it's like you always encourage us to follow our passion, to follow our joy. But I mean, I like drinking boba, but I'm not going to open a boba shop, or you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
maybe some inspiration would be good too.
Well, it's about what feeds your soul. So have you found something that you would say feeds your soul?
I like learning.
Yeah, but that's not what feeds your soul. So you're still looking for it, and that's fine. Let the angels inspire you and lead you to finding what feeds your soul. Because once you find that, you'll have more clarity about what you're going to do.
Yeah.
But Creator doesn't tell you what to do. It's, sweetheart, come here, find what feeds your soul and do it, expand your consciousness and have a really good time. So while you're waiting, have a really good time.
Yeah.
Because that opens doors of opportunity when you're in that energy of fun, having a really good time.
Okay.
You will then see more opportunities coming. They're all around you all the time. You're just not always seeing them. So
Okay.
shifting into that fun energy helps to remove the scales from your eyes so that you can be inspired. And then you might have to try a few things before you find that one thing that really lights you up. And that's fine. That's part of the life journey.
Yeah. I feel like this whole year has just been a year of exploration.
Yes.
Of different modalities and getting myself out there. But I still feel like I'm searching for something and it's a little frustrating. So I guess that's why I was hoping 2024 will be the year that it like hits me over the head. Like, this is what you've been waiting for, you know?
Well,
So
the angels are waiting for you to make the choice. When you make the choice, then they can do more to help you.
yeah.
So for right now, it's about you getting out there, taking more action, doing more exploring to find that thing that you just love. And in the beginning, maybe you find something that just, oh, this is kind of cool. Let's try this for a while. And if it's not the thing, fine, let it go. Go find something else. Keep exploring, allowing yourself to expand. You will find it. That's why you're here. Meantime, just have a good time.
I can do that.
And because you're getting that Godspark not too far in the distant future, that means you're going to find it soon. Right now, they're predicting you're going to find it in that time frame so that you'll need the secondary Godspark, because you wouldn't need it if you already hadn't found what feeds your soul.
Okay.
Because then
Thank
you'd be
you.
spinning in circles with all this energy, not knowing what to do with it.
Okay. Thanks, Deborah.
You're welcome. Keep us posted.
Okay.
Danielle, come on up.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Oh, my dog's gonna be like, what? What's going on? Yeah, okay, so I've been like waking up the past couple mornings, maybe even like within the month or two, and I have like an itchy left foot. And like the sole of my foot. And so, I look it up on the internet because I'm always about symbolism. It's not like I have something going on like on the physical, right? And you get like mixed reactions in like the left side of the body, what that means versus the right. And so I just wanted to get your take on maybe like, bringing it in of like what this meaning, what am I supposed to get from this the sole of my left foot being just itchy, like right first thing in the morning, like right when I wake up.
Okay. So for Danielle, what is with the itchy left foot? Is it a message? Yeah, definitely a message. So what is it? What is she supposed to get from that? It's about action because it causes you to take action. So it gets your attention. It's bringing your attention to something and then taking action. So is there something that has been coming up that you have been just not doing anything about? You know it's there. It's like it's going round and round, and each time it comes around, you see it, you notice it, but you let it go.
I think I have like a lot going on, almost like too many things. But I don't know if maybe they could help make it more specific, like with all these different things that I have going on, like, is there something I need to just be focusing on more than the other?
Yeah. So can you give Danielle some help on focus? What would be optimal to focus on now? happiness, joy. You're focused too much on work and the grind and not enough on your happiness, your joy. Because if you're not experiencing the joy of life, what are you doing? You can't
Okay.
leave that element out of the equation because it's not complete without it. That's what's missing.
Okay.
When you bring the joy back in, just as I was telling Christine, it shifts everything for you. Your energy shifts, your perception opens up, you feel better, which leads to seeing more. It keeps expanding.
Okay.
So yeah, focus on one thing at a time. You know, you can't do it all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But also more incorporating the joy. It's letting that in and not always pushing it off for someday when you have time.
Okay.
Because you're cheating yourself out of life.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the end, you're going to say, why did I do that to myself?
Mm-hmm.
I came to have this joyful, expressive experience, and I left out the important ingredient of joy.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely sometimes feel like the days just slip right by, you know, and maybe just like you said, like I'm finding that that special something in the day, or doing something for myself, or not so much the grind and the worry or the, yeah. Okay. I get that. I mean, that makes sense. That's really simple.
Yeah, it
I could
usually
do that.
does. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. I was worried about it being something negative. That's very positive.
It's usually
Okay.
not negative. Even if it was,
well,
they spin it, you know.
Yeah, well, the crazy thing is when you like look at stuff on the internet, the left side of the body is more the negative and the right side of the body is more the positive. That kind of thing, you know. And I'm just like, I don't need negativity, you know. And that I don't want to bring worry, but I just wanted to and I didn't even think I had a question. And then I roll over and it's like, oh, it's the third Saturday, and I was like, I'm gonna ask her that question. So
Yeah,
that was
it's a great
perfect.
question.
Okay, I will definitely enjoy my days a lot more.
Are you right-handed?
Yes, I am.
So here's what I just got. The left would be something different from what you normally do.
Okay.
That's why it wasn't your right foot.
Okay.
It's causing you to look the other direction. Do things slightly different. Because you know they talk about these exercises that you can do where you write with your non-dominant hand because it taps into your creativity when you do that.
Okay.
So whatever
Okay.
that means to you, that's what just came
I'm gonna
through.
change it up then. Like what
Yeah.
what I was normally gonna do today, I'll do something totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be playful and experiment.
Will do. I can do that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, anybody that I haven't gotten to yet? Christine B, did we talk? I don't think we did. Are you there, Christine? Christine, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you
Thank
turn on
you
your
so
camera?
much.
I need to see you.
I can't. All right. I wasn't finished putting on my makeup, but
Oh, it doesn't matter.
oh, all right. I'll just put you far away so you don't see all the smears. Okay. Thank you so much for taking me today. I've been
You're welcome.
experiencing lots of illness in my house as well as my husband, and wanted to know, you know, any messages for us and why this is showing up right now in our lives. So,
Okay. So for Christine and her husband with all this illness, what's going on with that? It's calling for more self-care because you've neglected yourselves. You know, in the hustle and bustle of life and making a living and all of that stuff, self-care gets shoved to the side because for whatever reason, it's not deemed as important. And they want you to know it's the most important thing. You've got to take care of you because otherwise you can't fulfill the purpose you came here for. So it's a big wake-up call. Not too late to turn it around. Start focusing on what you need, taking care of yourself, getting ready because there's some big challenges coming this year. Not just for you, for everybody. It's going to be huge. big shifting. You don't want to get knocked over by that tsunami. You want to be able to stand strong on your sea legs and withstand the onslaughts that are coming, the energy. Does that make sense? So
yes,
this is a big wake up
completely
call.
does. Is there anything specific for my?
Anything specific that you want to share with Christine or her husband? If this is like your number one priority, you've got to take care of this first. Otherwise, you will get wiped out.
All right.
You've got this door of opportunity. That's why you're here. That's why you felt drawn to show up. It's a crucial timing thing. And that's not to scare you. That's to say, hallelujah, Christine, you got the message. You showed up in time so that we could encourage you to take care of yourself, to prepare, to be strong, to be ready.
Okay.
So get your body moving, get out there, do some walking, whatever you feel like doing. Even some weights would be good. Get your strength. You want to be strong.
Okay.
And then join us for
All right.
the 21-day meditation challenge so that you can be spiritually strong. Because you want both. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Does that help?
Okay. Yes, it does. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
They don't want you to be afraid. They're sending lots of love to you. They're holding you in their arms. It's going to be okay. But now is the time to take action. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
We'll do that.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
being here. Okay, just looking to see if there's any names here. Amelisa, are you there? Can you come up?
Hi, yes. I
Hi.
don't know what am I doing here.
Just,
So,
you need to turn your camera on. There you are. I
oh,
see you.
okay.
Hi.
So it's night in here, so it will be dark because I'm driving. I stopped, and you just called my name. So
That's perfect. See?
yeah. So it's the first time I'm on the call, so I just want any guidance that they have for me, basically.
Okay.
Just
So
anything.
what would you like to share with Amel? Is that how you say it, Amelisa?
Amelissa, yeah.
Amelissa. Okay. What would you like to share with Amelissa? This is funny. They're saying, turn on the lights, honey. And that's not referring to you being in the dark. No, not literally. That's like a metaphorical thing. So they want you to turn on the lights. Stop hiding from whatever that thing is that you're afraid of. Turn on the lights, because when you do that, you will see it for what it really is. You won't see it in the shadows where you can't tell and it looks scary. Don't be afraid. Whatever that thing is that's been worrying, bothering you, turn on the lights. Let the angels shine their light on it.
Yes.
So that you can see it clearly and take whatever action you feel led to take with their assistance. You won't be alone. They'll be with you. But whatever that thing is, you can do it. It's not as bad as you think it is. But it's the longer you leave it in darkness and keep it at a distance, it's like a boogeyman. It gets bigger and scarier. So take the action, turn on the light, face it, deal with it, and move on. It's just a temporary block. And you've got what it takes to move on, holding your angel's hands in faith and trust. They will get you through it. Does that help?
It does. It does.
Awesome.
It just something popped up in my mind, and it definitely does.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, so you work on it and let us know next time, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye. Okay, is there anybody here that I've missed? Go ahead and unmute yourself and just let me know if I've missed you, because I'm not seeing any names I haven't called yet. But that doesn't mean there aren't any. Okay, so I'm just going to pop over and say hi to the YouTube people, and if there's somebody here, come on up and let me know you're there.
Hi, I just chatted some messages to you. Can you please see it?
You put something in chat?
Yeah. I forgot to ask you because I wasn't ready.
Oh, well, just turn your camera back on and it's Amelissa? Amelissa?
Amita.
Amita.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've already done your question, so bring that next time because I'm not doing the second round of questions, and we are actually past the time we should be stopping. So I just want to
thank you.
the people on YouTube, but yeah, we'll get you next time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So hey, you guys on YouTube, hope everything is going well there. I'm just going to take a quick scan down and okay. Lots of people over here, you guys. I'm so happy to see you. But if you wanted to have a question answered, all you had to do was come on the Zoom link. So remember that for next time. And if you didn't get the Zoom link, it's probably because you're not on my mailing list. You've got to be on my mailing list so I can send you the Zoom link. So go to DebraLupien.com, and at the very top and at the bottom is a link to sign up for the VIP list to be here for the Zoom link. So I invite you all to do that. Let's see. So I see somebody was asking about the 21-day meditation. We're going to start at January 11th. Thank you, Debbie, for filling that in. And so it's 1/11, right? The best day to start, which takes us through to the 31st, which is perfect. So we will complete January with that 21-day challenge so that as we step into February, we are ready to rock and roll. We're also on January 1st for New Year's Day. I always do a live stream on New Year's Day. So that'll be 11 a.m. And, you know, if you're on the list, you already saw that too. This coming Thursday, if you were here earlier, you heard this, but I'll just repeat it for anybody who missed it. We're doing a special meditation for the Christmas Day event. We want to keep putting our energy and intention out there to mitigate whatever's going to happen on that day so that we can lessen the impact. We've already done it. We went from a 200-mile perimeter of impact to a 60-mile perimeter of impact. I don't know about you, but I'm like gobsmacked. That is phenomenal that in just a couple of weeks, we've been able to make that much of a difference. That's massive. So nothing to be afraid of. We're going to keep putting that energy and intention out there and expecting that the angels are going to assist us to bring it down so that it's even less impactful than it would have been otherwise. What else? Can't think of anything else at the moment. So I'll be writing you. I write you every Sunday. If you're not on my mailing list, then that's what you'll expect. Every Sunday I send you an update with all the links. So I'll have stuff for you coming up soon. I think that's pretty much everything. So let's just do a quick closing prayer, bring the energy down, and then I will see you guys next week for the special meditation for Christmas. So take a couple of deep breaths. Wowza, wowza. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you. Thank you, angels, all of our teams. It's been a phenomenal day. The energy has been wonderful. We were able to connect with so many people, both live on Zoom and in the YouTube, and what a blessing that is to have all of that collective energy gathered here together for the higher purpose and the best of all. The highest and best outcome is what we're all looking for. And in this holiday season, this sacred time, as we slow down, we take stock of the year that is just about finished and look to the future. Help us to find clarity of purpose as we step into 2024 at higher and greater levels, to carry us through the challenges with joy, with love in our hearts, and tremendous hope for the future, because there is tremendous hope for the future. Remembering that love will carry us through anything. Love is the ultimate buoy that lifts us up above the stormy waters, with the angels surrounding us, helping us to be buoyant so that we don't get crushed by the onslaught that sometimes can feel overwhelming. But it never really is. As long as we hold on to those angels, we will be fine. They want you to remember that. They want you to spend a little special time with them in this holiday season, being grateful for all that they have done, sharing your hopes and dreams with them so that they have better clarity on their side about how they can help you. And remember, you can't ask for too much. So please ask, 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 and ask. Keep the dialogue going, because the more you talk to them, the more you will hear them. And that's what we're all working on. And that's what we're going to work on extra special during the 21-day meditation challenge. So join us for the challenge so that you can connect with your angels more fluently whenever you want to. They're always there. They're always chattering in your ear. It's just learning how to hear them. And that's what we want to help you get to. Because the more that you can hear their guidance, you develop your confidence, the better able you are to face the challenges, to be triumphant, to experience more love, more joy, more of the purpose that you came here to be and do. So with that, let's bring the energy down. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all that is, for all of the love you share with us unceasingly, so powerfully. We are so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's it, you guys. Let me just find my little button to stop this thing, and we'll see you hopefully next week for the meditation. And we will all have these expectations going forward that we are going to crush it in 2024. Whatever the challenges are, we're ready. We've been preparing for them for years now. It's our time. We are going to facilitate Earthtopia, and this is going to be a big step forward towards that. Going to be not so much fun sometimes, but we can do it together. We will do it, and it will be glorious. So thank you for being here. Much love to everybody.